Hello everyone, I'm BCowcorn, and this is episode 215 of HardCorn, the original series. We are here at the Guardian Farm because we are giving it some upgrades. Oh, there goes the cat with the zoomies again in the room. Sorry about that. Anyway, as you can see behind here, where we got the little squid launch going on, lots of Guardians popping up and making their way over to the chute and going down and all that stuff. But we're going to try to get a bit more of them up there. Not sure exactly how many, but at least get more in the pipeline. I figure like maybe there's half a dozen at a time or so down in the ocean monument down there below. Kind of trapped in there because I did not flatten the whole thing out before making the little bubble columns there. So there are some interior areas, but we're going to fix that. And we started that last time and we're going to continue this time. So let's get to it. All right. Where do we leave? Okay, we got glass. We've got a bit of soul sand to work with. But right now, we are mostly dealing with digging stuff out. I do want to check, though, how much stuff we've accumulated. Yeah, oh, wow, I got some debris from the work I've been doing. Yeah, go ahead and grab those. Keep those on hand. Any glass? Yeah, there's a bit of glass as well. All right. Let's go on over here. Alright, right on in here. And over this way. And right about in here is where we left off. This square area here is a bubble cell. We are digging out everything inside of it all the way up. Including our lights here. Boom. Because we want to take the soul sand that's up on top of it, like it is in here, and we want to move it all the way down to the bottom there. But we're keeping the stuff inside where we're going to have the walls, kind of like this one here. We're going to keep that intact, kind of like we did with that over here. So it's kind of like a skeleton of the original thing. This is going to be still intact. So let's see, I think here and this one here we'll take. Let's see, yeah, these can go. How far over here? Yeah, all the way to here. I guess I can get there so it's, a little better. There we go. It's a little faster. I don't think I really need to collect them, though. Because I get lots of prismarine from the farm. So collecting these would be a little bit redundant, I'm thinking. Okay, so over here. Oh yeah, we want to get these here. Okay. And I'm not worried about losing a light because we've got a conduit going on, so yeah. Alright, this is our border here. Back there. Okay. Just to establish those corners there. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're going to need to cut into here. Go. And then I'll be able to do those, and they'll convert to source blocks automatically. Okay. Alright, let's get that level. But we've got this up here that we want to mine out. So right there, and we're going to fill that with water. Ow. Okay. Where are you? Saw the beams that... Ah, I see you down there. Oh. Uh-huh. Where are you? Yeah. Do want to collect the XP. Where'd the other one go? Because you see, yeah, they are spawning on the interior of this thing. Okay. Let's got that. Now, let's do along this side here. Here you. Alright. That ought to establish all those as source blocks, so I can go for this. I need to eat, though. I want to keep myself charged up. Okay, and we're hitting soul sand here. Okay. First, I'm going to be floating. Alright, okay, I need to put in some more corner blocks here. Just to make that a little more visible where that is. Alright. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, I am getting, some of the sea lanterns, which is the whole point of the exercise. Okay, yeah. Go. Alright, and then, yeah, these can go here. Okay. And we've got a couple spots there to put that corner column. And here as well. Nice, okay. Okay, then cutting into this one. Water. Alright. Figured how to get the little bit of water on the edge like that. Okay. Go ahead and get those. And let's see. So yeah, we're still in this section where we're kind of going up there. Okay. So we got that, and we need to do one more. I should have cut into here. One more, but... Get these. Go. Where are they? I hear them up there. But it might just be up in the on the surface getting sluiced over. Alright, let's see. Is that soul sand up there? It looks like it might be. Yeah. I think it is. I think it is. Alright. I keep hearing it, guys. Alright. So, that is this one here. We're gonna go on to the next. So here we're gonna cut into this guy. Actually, we're going to first off put in our little glass blocks there. Put away those because we can. This one as well. Let's see, how far in does it go? It looks like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That continues over there. We're just doing 1, 2, 3. We're just doing 4 over here? That's unusual. So over here we're doing... Oh yeah, this must be the central. This must be the central deal here. So yeah, that works. Alright. So that's what we're working on now. The little central deal. 4. Yeah. So we're actually going to have glass along here. Like so. And then going up here, I believe. Like that. Yeah, I think that's how it's going to be. Alright. Take that out, and... yeah, it is going this whole length here. Alright, and there's our border on that side. Okay, so we've got a little exposed corner there. We can do those. those. What else we got? Oh, actually did not want to cut in up there. I think it was one of those there. I think. I don't know. Anyway, that's what's going to go there. If that's not what was there, well, we'll live with it. Okay, so, these here actually have water on either side of them. So we can do that. These we're not cutting out. These are like so. Alright. Okay, now getting into these here. This one can get cut. This one. That one's staying. That's going to be part of the wall. And over here... do that, and then... okay, I think I should have those filled up with source blocks, so... okay. Alright. Okay, now these here, gotta cut in and then put a bit of water there. That should make those source. So I can take those out and those will fill in. Nice, okay. And then similar up here. Alright. Down here. Alright. Got aqua affinity, which helps, but only so much. Alright, let's get these two. Get them wet. Alright. And then from here, we're going to have to cut into the ceiling. And get it wet. Alright. Those should be source blocks now. Okay. That might have been redundant, but there you go. Okay. That gets us a source block L. So we can work from the inside corner. And these will all become source blocks. Excellent. Okay. Alright, now for this one. Cut into there, and then... oh, we got this one there, but that will become a source block. So, I believe, put that there. That should get the two beside them as source blocks, because the ones on either side of them were. So... we just want all this stuff that we're digging out to be replaced with water source blocks. Because that's how bubble columns work. Alright. Gotta be careful what I'm backing into here. Alright, now we continue upwards. Alright. Okay, at some point, I'm fighting the urge to pick these blocks up because I don't really need them. Don't really need them. There. That ought to get all of them. Just for good measure. Just to make sure. Okay, so yeah. Okay. There we go. And then those two can go. Alright. Looking nice, looking nice. Okay, next we need to 2 blocks in on here. That felt a little janky. Okay, I saw you. Where are you? Where'd you go? You go up to Bubbles? Yeah. Matt took off up the Bubbles. If he did, that's fine. I was hoping to get a little bit of mending on this thing. Alright, so make sure that is clearly a column. Those two can go. As can those. And we already got the column there from before, but not over here. Okay. Alright, another layer. How many floors does this place have? Alright. Let's go over here, I guess. Okay. Alrighty. And that kind of looks like soul sand, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And that looks like all soul sand on that level. Yeah, because we are right in the middle. Yeah, you see the ice up top there. All right. Which means we're more than halfway across here. Okay, time to start digging into here. We can do those. And we're not going to dig away anything that's part of this wall. But we do need to get into here. So let's see if we dig into this. Oh. Okay. That looks fairly solid. Okay, those should be source blocks now. Okay, so see how much can we see from over here. All right, there is the edge of that. Okay, whoa, oh, I see ya. Where'd you go? Go in here? Ah! Oh, I got away. I was hoping for some XP. I'll have to get some other way. All right, so this is where that border will be, and then along this wall as well. Okay, so and the border is over there, so these can come out. Is this like in the interior? All right. Huh. Neat. Okay. Oh, and we do want to put some along here, so we know the limits of that excavation. This one we can collect. Okay. Just making source blocks out of what we can here. Alright. These have them on opposite sides, so we can get those. If you do them in the right order, you can kind of minimize how much you gotta put down water with the bucket. Okay. That ought to fill those to both. yeah, it goes along here. Yeah. We're going to have a few sea lanterns still embedded inside here, and that's fine. We'll get plenty from running this thing as a farm. Okay, so, yeah, that is stuff. So, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll just go ahead and get from the corner here. Yeah, I do think we need to do these. Alright, that ought to get those. Then here, this will be a source. So I can go ahead and take these right now. But here, we gotta dig in with that. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and take those out. Because they're on the corners. Let's see. Go ahead and do these two. Those source blocks. That'll let us do those. There we go. Nice. Oh, we just got a little fishy in here. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I think we do the same thing here. That'll do. Alright, and those. Okay. I don't know why I keep trying to collect the things. I don't need them. Alright. Cut into that. Make them source blocks. And then mine these out. Those will all become sources as well. Okay. We have, let's see. Those two. Take those sources. There we go. Alright. Let's see. That's going to be... Yeah, this is... corner there, corner here, basically. There we go. Establish that corner. Not a P corner, just a regular corner. So bring those over here. Okay, and we're going to cut up into the ceiling now. Might as well do it over here so that we're safely away from the bubbles. Okay. Okay. In the right place? Yeah. Okay. That ought to do it. Oh, another one. There you go. Give me that XP. Thank you. Now put that up there. Getting a little full. Getting a little bit full here. How am I set for the prismarine blocks? I just got a little bit of space left for those. I'm gonna... I mean, not that it matters. Okay, and we'll get these. I think that's got it. Alright. Yep. Oh, I saw another guy over there. Alright. Oh. Where are you? I didn't see a beam. Maybe it was going after a squid. Alrighty. That layer. Some of these I can do right away. Okay. Not sure why it does that. There's got to be a logic to that, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so... we got these. Alright. And then next level up. Like so. Let's go ahead and extend that. Do want to get that. Alright. That one's going to be in the walls. Boom. Yeah. Alright. Next layer. Cut into here. Alright, that ought to get that. Okay, man, there's just more and more up here. We are towards the middle of it, so it's going to be like that. Okay. That might be soul sand. No, that's more of the stuff. Why it does that in the corners. Anyway, I'm going to start from this corner. Alright. Alright. That should get that side. And yeah, over here. Alright. That ought to do that. Okay. Grab soul sand there. Okay. That is that level. Okay. So these I can go ahead and take out. Since they have two source blocks adjacent. And we'll turn into source blocks themselves. Okay, now over here. Give me that. Where are you? Did he go right into the bubble column? And I'm working close to it right now, so a lot of the ones that I do encounter are going to do that. Alright, so over here. Yep. Yep. Where are you? Come on, dude, don't hide. Hiding. Okay. Well, I think I'm kind of full up. So let's go ahead and offload some of this stuff. If it's sleepy time, which I don't think it is, we'll sleep. Otherwise, we'll just put some things away. Yeah, they're going after the squids. Okay. So much of this stuff. Alright. Yeah. I'll toss that in there as well. I might have to just go ahead and make another chest. Might have to do that. Because I am running out of space. Where to put it? I guess right here? Yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead and do it now. While I've got the inventory space. Yeah, more junk will go there. Alright. Yeah, we have a growing chest monster. That's how it works sometimes. Go ahead and toss those in there. I'm going to need a lot more than that. But it's fine. I don't have anything here to give me levels, do I? I have some bottles of enchanting. So, if necessary, I can use that to build up. Or, I could just go down to the old Guardian farm down here and get me some XP. That's no biggie. Got a box there to keep the stuff in. Let's see. I could put a bit of kelp cooking. That'll get me some stuff. One there. Because I got my little kelp farm here going. Why is this one just growing 3? Where'd they go? There they are. This is just growing a few as well. Get these little short ones. There's one there. I want to get 20. Ugh. Got these little short stalks. So that they'll grow. Alright, I had one more in here. So we'll go ahead and put those going. Alright, now it is time, I believe, to go ahead and sleep. So we'll do that. Just so they don't have, you know, the phantoms coming after us. Oh my goodness, I heard that. Where are you? Let's go ahead and put this in my offhand so it gets a little XP from the dude. There we go. A little bit of mending. Not a lot, but a little. Chuck that in there. I'll chuck these in there as well. You know what? Let's reserve a spot for them. We can do that. Not sure where I got those two. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. I'll put those down by the farm. Toss them in there. All right. There is enough to make one sea lantern from there, but it's fine. Alrighty, left off in here. Okay, so... Alright. Oh, you. There you go. Little mending there. Okay, I'm gonna get these. Just simplify the picture here. Alright, so... Get this out, and yeah, we'll just do... along here. There we go. Now I can do these. Okay, I think that it, careful. I think that is soul sand up there. It kind of comes up level up here. Yep. Alright. That's fine. Or that's the theory we're going to go with. So, it looks like we finished this cell. Now we go on into the next one. Let's see. These. Alright, and here. Go like so. And then we've got that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to dig into some awkward areas here. We should be able to dig into these. Just to make sure. Alright. Oh, wait. No. We don't want that. We don't want to take that out. Put that back. Because that's going to be part of... Yeah. That's going to be part of that. Alright. I can take this one and that one. This one and that one. Yeah. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it all. This one's just pretty darn solid. Okay. I think we need to get here. And here. Okay. All right. That one's staying. Yep. I should do the level down here. Okay, I think put those in there. Also over there. And then over here, working this way. Right. Forgetting to fill it. Okay. Okay, it's not going after me. Okay. All right. That busts into there. And it's like, yep, got this corner established. Okay, good. And we get this cut away. Just get some big solid columns in here in places. All right, so cut through there. Well, that end, that ought to sourceify all those. Okay, and then here, here, there. Yeah. I believe I am getting all these made into source blocks properly, but just in case I don't, I am cutting all this through all the way to the other side. I'm going to do all the excavation before I go actually lowering any of the soul sand that I plan to lower. And then like kind of start from that far corner and do like row by row. And even just single line of blocks at a time so that I can inspect them and, you know, correct any shortcomings as far as the source blocks go. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue over here. That ought to get those. I can go over, I guess, here. here, and that ought to get it. Alright. Yeah, these are becoming source blocks. Good. After a while, you get a feel for it. Begin to learn the telltales, the logic. Alright. Nice. Okay, so this is just like a 1 block wide wall, so we can just go ahead and take that. We've got source blocks on either side of it, so that'll fill in nice and easy. And I just gotta double check that I'm not cutting away a wall that I want to keep. Alright. That's one. Alright. Alright, again, these can go. Alright. That enables the corner cuts here. Okay. And I got these little singles. And go and over here. We want to continue building up our little corner. Eat. Alright. Okay, here's a corner I can cut out. So go ahead and get those. Let's see. Alright, so let's see. Alright, just got them. Yep. Alright, we are up to the soul sand there. There we go. Okay. Let's got those here. I think we're near the top of here. Some of these spaces, I'm not 100% convinced get exposed normally. That's fine. Alright, so. Okay. And I think that's that one there. Do these. Alright. And that means we can go ahead and do this. Then we want to cut there, make it a source. Yeah, place, space. Okay. All right, now. Autofill in all that. Okay. Might have been able to do that a little more efficiently, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright. More soul sand there. Okay. And there. And I think that's soul sand above there. Okay. So that's all set. Alright. Looks good. Okay, then, cutting into the next section, we do have space left. Let's do here. Good. That's a good spot. Yep. All nice, good source blocks there. All right. Okay, so we've got a little spot right here. Mark those. This one I'll just mark out right here. Yeah, need to figure that one out. Okay, yeah, we're just got a big old corridor here. There we go. Get that corner fully blocked out, and that one as well. All right. Let's see. There, okay. All right. Oh, down to soul sand already. That's going to be intact still. Yep, one more. Okay. Yep, and get that one more over there to do. Let's see. And boom. Like so. And we got this one. Okay. That's that cell. Now, got over here. And then under here, we got these here. Let's see. I think. Yeah, the soul sand is going to be coming down to there. And I could go ahead and do that now. This last cell is very small. It's not going to be getting in the way of anything. So do that. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Grab those. Let's see. No, we don't need to put anything else in the back there. Yeah. It could be just like those. That's fine. So we're good. I just thought I had miscalculated, but I was wrong. Thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. Alright. And there. And that'll all propagate over as source blocks. And that's all bubbling up. And yeah, those blocks ought to be making their way over. Alright. Okay, so next we'll go ahead and this down. Do I need to water in there? No, I don't think so. Alright. That ought to be going all the way across. Yeah, looks good. Alright, so we can actually go ahead and block that all off. Boom. Alright, that one's done. This will just be part of it. That's fine. Part of the framework. Alright, so we've gotten all the way over to this side. Alright. Which means next, we're gonna come back. Oh, you. Where are you? Yeah. Alright. So, next, and we did the same thing over here, really. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Like so. Alright, oh. Where are you? Where are you? Do you go up the columns? I went up the column. That's fine. If they're over this far, they're probably making their way that way anyway. Okay. Alright, we're good. Daytime. Okay, so I guess we can do this side. And we'll start by taking this out here. Oh, and off he goes. Alright, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there ought to be... Yeah. So put that back. And then over here, we'll have glass there. Here's our corner. Like so. Yeah, this is gonna be... We're gonna be cutting into here by 1. That's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these dug out. Alright. And we'll put soul sand down at the bottom there. Should have... Yeah, the glass going all the way to the bottom. No problem. Alright. Go ahead and pick those up while we can, and then that corner, and that'll all start bubbling up again. Nice. Okay. Then grab a bite. Grab that. This, and then should be able to just pop that there, and those are all bubble up. Excellent. Excellent. And then we glass this one in. Boom. Alright, yeah. So those edge ones, we're going to go ahead and do, because it's, you know, they're not really getting in anything's way. And they're small. Alright, so over here, we're going to cut into this. Just that far. Because we're in the glass there. Okay. And I got one more. There we go. Alright. Over here, we're actually going to dig in just one more block over this way. Yeah. And these have blocks on either side of them, so they are becoming source blocks. This, we actually are going to be filling in anyway, so not a big deal. Alright. Oh, I see you there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I need the mending. Not gonna get it, but I need it. Alright. And there's another one. Maybe I can catch him from this side. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Oh. There we are. Alright. Back over to here. Only got about 9 minutes to go in this session. What am I doing? I'm cutting in where I don't want to, actually. I actually want to preserve this wall. No, I don't. And I don't want this glass here either. My goodness. That needs to go there. There. Let's bust this out again. Like so. Get that glass back. Gonna need that. Alright, yeah, because that's where the corners are, not over there. In fact, build that up like so. Now here is where that's going to be. Oh, we're out of glass. We'll have to get some more in a little bit. Not that full. Or just go ahead and get it. Let's see. Might as well get this. This we need to get as well. Okay. Oh. That one was set on its own. As are those. Okay. Alright. Alright, that looks good. And I can take these. Alright. That's looking good. I do need more glass. So I think we're going to go ahead and get more glass. It's also nighttime, so we're going to go ahead and get some sleep. Get a little closer to it. I mean, if there were phantoms, they'd be coming under the water too. So it's not like I'm, protecting myself. Going under like so. Let's see. Did I... Alright, I brought extra soul sand. Maybe it went into the thingies. Go ahead and get that. Check those, but leave a spot for them. And let's go down into the farming area. And let's see, let's go ahead and pop that there. Pop those there. Yep, soul sand. I knew it. No, 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 no. Just checking if there's anything up. It's getting various blocks. You know, stuff's accumulating. It's fine. Like, I feel like I've somehow lost some soul sand. I don't know. Did it not make it all the way? Bubbling through? No, over here. Nope, over here. There we go. Alright. Over in here. Okay, but we only got, like, 3 minutes to go, but we'll do what we can. Alright, so... This is our corner. Oh, yeah, we need to put corner blocks in. Okay. And over here, yeah. Got our 2-minute warning here. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do with those 2 minutes. We're gonna pop that out. We're gonna douse it. Right over here. Okay. And that gets that cell. All right. Let's go ahead and dig out this little thingy bobby. Grab that. Oh, you. You go up the thing? I think you went up the thing. Yep. Oh, well. Alrighty. Over here. Yep. Okay. And, yeah. Knew there was another one. Alright. Boom, boom. Go ahead and take these out. Grab that. Dismantle this whole little doodad here. Getting in the way anyway. Stuff's gonna come down, I know it. It's fine. Alright, so, yeah, I think this is kind of where we're gonna leave off. We're gonna go ahead and do our sign off up here. Looks like it's sunshine. All right. Okay, I guess I can put a few things away here. Yep. Time for our new box. Those can go there, though. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty decent. All right, yep, it is time. So I think we made some pretty good progress. We finished, I guess, the second half of that back row over there, and made a first cell of the next one, and made a start on the cell after that. Plus, did the little bit of soul sand and that little edge bit there. So yeah, we're doing pretty good, I think. So next time around, we'll do even more. See you then. Bye.